Today you will be creating your very own boombox sculpture. You'll start with just a box and it will end up as an awesome boombox inspired by a favorite song. The first element of your box is going to be inspired by your favorite song or type of music. Think back to the abstract artist Vasily Kandinsky and the Noisy Paintbox book that we read about him. Kandinsky created art inspired by music, and that's what we're going to do today. Start by deciding on your favorite song or favorite type of music. Then think about what colors, shapes, and lines come to mind when you think of that song. For my example, I obviously have chosen a Taylor Swift song, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. I got out some neon paints, water, and a paintbrush and started by thinking of the flow of this song and how it starts out kind of slow and calm. So I chose some colors that go along with the calm parts of the song and made some wavy lines along with purples and blues to go along with that mood that I think of. The song is called I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, so it is pretty simple to add in some heart patterns, different sizes, shapes, and kind of showing like a little bit of movement to go along with the upbeat parts of the song by having them going in different directions and being diagonal. I wanted to do more to represent the upbeat, exciting parts of the song, so I decided to do some different layers of splatter painting. If you choose to try this technique, make sure you get enough water and paint on your brush and just tap downwards with your opposite hand when you are splatter painting. Whatever song you decide to do, make sure that you are using colors, shapes, lines, and techniques that represent the different parts of that song, what it means to you, and how it makes you feel. Make sure you fill your entire paper all the way to the edges so that you can use this as a background for the front of your boombox. Because this is abstract art, everyone's is going to end up a little bit differently. Just remember to use good craftsmanship with the materials that you choose to use and make sure that it is meaningful to you. If you complete your painted paper inspired by a song, put it on the drying rack and then get some more paper to start to do some printmaking to create your speakers. You do not have to trace the shape of your speakers, but I did so that you could see how big they needed to be. I will have circle tracers for you to use if you would like to. Here I am using a paintbrush on bubble wrap with black paper to get the texture of a speaker. You can also use different tools like Legos to make the texture of a speaker. You can paint the Legos or dip it into the paint. Just make sure it's not too thick. I think the paintbrush works a little bit better. Notice the different textures you can get from different Legos. You can use different colors of paper, but you should have at least 2 big speakers on your boombox that you'll need to do for printmaking. I made a couple of smaller ones as well. Just remember when you are printing, you can use that bubble wrap a couple of times. You don't have to keep painting over it until it's not showing up. So I used it 2 or 3 times. I like putting the paper over the bubble wrap, gently rubbing it and giving it a massage and filling the entire paper with that texture to start to get ready to make more elements of our boombox like our speakers. Alright, so after you make your plan, you are working on your painted paper inspired by a song, then get it onto the drying rack and start to do some printmaking to create speakers for your boombox. I am so excited to get started on this awesome display for our Art Rocks art show. Good luck!